getting high at 13, 14, 15, 17. It's something that is not healthy.
All new at 6, a Lee County father turning to 4 in your corner, pleading for something to be done about a park that he says has become a hangout spot for teens who are trying to get high.
He's talking about the abandoned library at Rutenberg Park. It's right off Cypress Lake Drive, and it's just feet away from both Cypress Middle and Cypress High Schools in South Fort Myers. 4 in your corner's Jasmine Biner has more on this father's personal connection to this problem, and she's taken his concerns right to the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Jasmine?
Patrick, when I went over to the park today, I found everything from these beer cans to blunt wrappers. The kids here are as young as 13, and some are already in rehab. Alcohol, drugs, and sex, all happening in hidden corners, behind buildings, right here in Rutenberg Park.
A child of that age that has been enticed into doing something like that, it really is heartbreaking.
A 13-year-old child, that is. Scott says since his kid came home high one night, he spent the past year cleaning up the abandoned library.
Plastic bottles that were turned into pipes, alcohol bottles, beer cans, condom wrappers, some condoms,
Scott says the only thing he hasn't found is a needle, and there's plenty of signs that drug activity is still around.
Everything you don't want your child to come into contact with.
He says groups of kids from Cypress Middle and High School walk over to the park to party. He's even asked for help from the county, who say rangers routinely patrol Rutenberg Community Park. But Scott often feels alone.
Basically keep an eye on things myself because I didn't know if the police were.
Documents obtained by Fox 4 show that deputies have checked the area on average 2 times a week.
Some of them look like they had a powder residue in them. It could have been cocaine.
But now Scott says kids as young as 14 are currently in rehab centers.
Was there any fear of losing your son?
I don't know about losing him, but being able to get him back on track, the proper track that he needed to, there was always a fear of that.
Scott tells me that many of the kids in the neighborhood turned to drugs after the closing of Fort Myers skate park. He said, quote, they had nowhere to go and nothing to do. Jasmine Miner, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, thank you, Jasmine. If you've got a situation in your neighborhood, you want Jasmine or another one of our investigators to look into your concerns, just call or text 239-206-FOX4 or email news@fox4now.